And that's the key thing where I want to talk about the next milestone, which is milestone number 5. Your money is working harder than you do.
I love this one, bro. This one's so exciting. So we talked about the first 100,000, and then we talked about your money saving harder than you, and then we said you hit millionaire status, then liquid millionaire status. This one is wild. This is where your portfolio gets so large, it gets to the critical mass that now it grows each year. It gets larger each year by more than you even earn. It has a growth rate larger than your salary, larger than your income, which means when you look at it, your portfolio quite literally is working and earning harder and more than you do, and it gets really, really exciting.
So let's look at some examples of this. Let's say you're somebody who makes $60,000 a year. You've been saving and investing for a period of time, and now you've reached a portfolio value of $750,000. That $750,000 earns 8% rate of return. And the year that you have that, now realize there are years like last year, 2021, there are outsized performance years where you're going to blow this out, even to the point that maybe $400,000 is going to do this. But we did a very conservative 8% rate of return. You would have a portfolio that would equal what you earn.
You told me this when I was much younger. You said, Brian, or you said, Bo, when you get to this point, when you hit this point, it feels like it's almost like you saved every single dollar. It's like you didn't even have to pay taxes. You have to give. It's like every dollar you went on the earn just got added to your portfolio.
This is my favorite thing to do when I do my annual net worth statement is on good years. Now look, it doesn't work on the bad years. We'll talk about that on the difference between working versus financial independence. But it is one of those things on the good investment years, those outside years. It is a fun exercise when you do your annual net worth to see if your investment assets made more than you actually earned. And maybe in the beginning, that's only a month or two, but eventually it's going to be years, and that's a pretty powerful concept.
Yeah, look at these numbers. If you're someone who earns $90,000 a year and your portfolio has grown to $1.12 million and you earn 8%, your portfolio earned more than you made that year. And it even works at high six-figure incomes. If you make $120,000 a year, but your portfolio is up to $1.5 million, and you can make 8% on that $1.5 million, your portfolio made the same income that you made that year. Now, this is awesome, and this is exciting, and this is something to celebrate, and this is something, if you use our net worth tool, if you go to learn.moneyguy.com and you use the actual net worth tool, you'll see it right there on the dashboard. While it's amazing seeing how hard your army of dollar bills can work for you, this is not financial independence.
Yeah, well, it goes back to, remember what I shared is that on outsized performance years, this is a fun exercise to see that your money is working harder than you do. However, think of like years 2022. All of a sudden,
we worked a lot harder.
All of a sudden, you're really glad you still have your job.
Yeah.
Because you realize, oh man, yeah, I had great performance in 2021, blew past 8%. My money worked harder in 2021, 2022. Woo. So glad I'm still going to work on Monday because I need to be working and buying into these lower performing years. And that's why this is not financial independence. Unfortunately, when you're investing, money doesn't come in perfect little 8% cubes or 7% cubes or 9% cubes, whatever assumption you want to put. It's going to come in all kind of variations. And that's why there has to be a next step, but it's still, I don't want to take away from the celebration, pretty incredible milestone. When your money can earn more than you make with your back, your brain, or your hands, you need to celebrate that.